Is it really true that Stone Age artists feared monsters? The answer is a resounding yes. Some of the oldest cave paintings, dating back over 30,000 years, portray creatures that closely resemble the vampires and werewolves we know from legends today. These ancient images, found in caves around the world, reveal a fascinating glimpse into the human psyche. Long before writing existed, our ancestors were creating art that conveyed their fears and beliefs about the supernatural. This suggests that stories about monstrous beings lurking in the shadows have been part of human culture for millennia. The paintings act as a window into a time when humanity grappled with the unknown, transforming fears into art. As you explore these artistic expressions, you can't help but wonder, what dark thoughts and tales haunted our ancestors as they painted these eerie creatures on cave walls? Believe it or not, rabbits have unique hind feet. While cats and dogs roam around with tough pads to cushion their steps, rabbits rely on a different strategy. Their hind feet are actually bare, covered only by a thick layer of fur. This fur acts like a natural shock absorber, helping to protect their delicate skin when they land after jumping. Imagine hopping around in the wild, landing on hard surfaces without the pads that many other animals have. This furry cushion is also vital for grip, ensuring they don't slip while making those impressive leaps. Rabbits are remarkable jumpers, capable of leaping up to 3 times their body length in a single bound. This ability not only helps them navigate their environment with agility, but also plays a key role in escaping predators. So, next time you spot a rabbit in your yard, take a moment to appreciate the special adaptations of their hind feet that help them thrive in the wild. Is it really true that lasers can hack devices? A fascinating study has shown that iPhones and other gadgets equipped with virtual assistants can be fooled by a simple laser pointer. Researchers discovered that these devices respond to light waves in a way that's surprisingly similar to how they react to sound waves. By shining a laser beam directly at the microphone, they managed to trick the devices into accepting commands as if they had been spoken. This means that someone could potentially control their phone from a distance, just by using a laser. The implications of this are significant, raising questions about security for users everywhere. This clever method highlights not only the vulnerabilities within our devices, but also opens up fascinating discussions about the intersections between light and technology. Next time you use your virtual assistant, consider how even something as harmless as a laser might manipulate it. Ever thought about why discover the wonders of the world's largest ginkgo farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, the sprawling 500-acre ginkgo farm boasts over 1 million trees, each showcasing the stunning fan-shaped leaves that ginkgo trees are renowned for. These remarkable beings, known as living fossils, have withstood the test of time, thriving for millions of years while many other species disappeared. Visitors to this vibrant farm will uncover the diverse uses of ginkgo, whether it's in traditional medicine or tantalizing culinary dishes. The leaves, packed with antioxidants, are sought after in supplements that are thought to boost brain function and overall wellness. Beyond its impressive collection of trees, the farm emphasizes sustainable practices, ensuring that this ancient species continues to flourish for generations to come. Imagine strolling beneath a canopy of golden yellow leaves in autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green blooms in spring. With its rich tapestry of history and contributions to both science and gastronomy, isn't it time everyone made a trip to experience this extraordinary ginkgo haven? Did you know that gravity affects time itself? According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, the strength of gravity influences how time flows. In simpler terms, time actually moves faster in places where gravity is weaker. Take a skyscraper, for example. If you were to stand at the top of a tall building, you'd experience time passing just a tiny bit faster than someone standing at ground level. This intriguing phenomenon is called gravitational time dilation. While the difference in time is quite small and can only be detected using super precise atomic clocks, it has important real-world applications. For instance, GPS satellites orbiting high above Earth face this very time distortion. To ensure the navigation systems on your phone or car remain accurate, these satellites must account for the fact that they are living in a less gravitationally intense environment. So, Next time you check your GPS, remember that time itself is on a bit of a roller coaster ride. Did you know apples are mostly air? It's true, apples are made up of about 25% air, which is why they can float on water. This fascinating fact comes from the structure of the fruit itself. The cellular makeup of apples features tiny pockets of air that not only give them buoyancy, but also contribute to their crisp, crunchy texture. When you toss an apple into water, those air pockets create enough lift for it to stay afloat. This unique characteristic is not just fun to explore during a game of bobbing for apples during Halloween, it's also a reminder of how nature engineers fruits in amazing ways. The next time you bite into a juicy apple, think about all the air inside that makes it feel so refreshing. And here's a thought. This air-filled structure might be part of the reason apples are so popular for snacking and cooking, adding lightness to recipes. Isn't it incredible how something as simple as an apple can be packed with surprises? Prepare to be amazed by the Magnavox Odyssey. This incredible machine, launched in 1972, is hailed as the very first home video game console. Imagine a world where gaming could happen right in your living room. The Odyssey changed everything by bringing video games out of arcades and into homes, making playtime a family affair. Instead of the colorful graphics we enjoy today, early players experienced simple shapes and dots on their television screens, using plastic overlays to bring a splash of color to their gameplay. With games like table tennis and the thrilling chase of the analog game, families gathered around to compete, laugh, and share challenges. The Odyssey didn't just entertain, it laid the foundation for today's booming video game industry, influencing countless consoles that followed. Can you believe how far gaming has come since these humble beginnings? Can a gene really stop body odor? A 2013 study from the University of Bristol revealed that the ABCC11 gene plays a surprising role in whether people have underarm odor. Individuals with this specific gene can go through life without the need for deodorant, which is quite fascinating. Approximately 75% of East Asians carry this gene, allowing many to enjoy a natural scent freedom that others might not experience. The study found that the gene's influence on sweat composition reduces the growth of odor-causing bacteria. Interestingly, while deodorants are a staple in many people's lives, those with ABCC11 have a biological advantage, leading to questions about body care practices across different cultures. What else might our genes reveal about human health and habits? Float like a feather. Is Saturn that light? Saturn, the stunning jewel of our solar system, has an astonishingly low density of just 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter. This means it's so light that it could float if you could find a bathtub big enough. The planet is primarily made up of hydrogen and helium, giving it that fluffy appearance. Imagine a gigantic ball of gas drifting through space. Its surface temperature, chilling down to around 195 degrees Celsius, is strikingly similar to that of liquid nitrogen, creating a frigid environment where no one could survive. These fascinating properties of Saturn help us understand gas giants as a whole, showcasing how their unique physical and chemical characteristics differ from rocky planets like Earth. Saturn's swirling clouds and enchanting rings make it a spectacular sight, but it's this buoyancy and its frosty persona that reveal the wonders waiting to be discovered in our cosmic neighborhood. What else could we learn from such a celestial giant? Fuel cheaper than water in Venezuela? How is that possible? This surprising fact highlights the extreme economic struggles faced by many people in the country. Due to a complex blend of government policies and economic mismanagement, gasoline prices have plummeted to ridiculously low levels. In fact, it often costs less to fill up a car than to buy a bottle of water. This unusual situation has led to some creative, albeit risky, strategies among locals. Many individuals have taken to selling fuel across borders where prices are significantly higher, turning a necessity into a potential lifeline for their families. These fuel sellers often drive long distances, navigating challenges like checkpoints and the risk of being caught. This underground trade not only shows the resilience and resourcefulness of the Venezuelan people, but also serves as a stark reminder of the severe shortages and inflation that have gripped their daily lives. It makes one wonder how such an unusual economy can exist and what it means for the future of the country. Did you know that Vientiane is a hidden gem? Nestled along the Mekong River's picturesque banks, this capital city of Laos offers a delightful blend of vibrant culture and serene landscapes. Spanning 3,220 square kilometers, Vientiane may not be the largest capital, but it captivates visitors with its unique charm. Its tropical monsoon climate contributes to hot, humid summers and a rainy season that transforms the environment into a lush paradise. Wander through the city's streets lined with stunning French colonial buildings and magnificent Buddhist temples, where the echoes of history are palpable. The lively markets buzz with activity, offering an array of delicious street food that reflects local flavors and traditions. As you stroll the riverbank, witness a breathtaking sunset, or join locals for a traditional boat ride, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Vientiane's tranquil atmosphere makes it an ideal destination for travelers looking to immerse themselves in local life while soaking in the natural beauty that surrounds them. From ancient temple explorations to savoring culinary delights, Vientiane promises an extraordinary adventure. Did you know two capitals honor U.S. presidents? Washington, D.C. and Monrovia, Liberia both bear the names of American leaders. Washington, D.C. serves as the heart of the United States, named after George Washington, the nation's first president. Meanwhile, Monrovia was founded and named in honor of President James Monroe, who played a significant role in the establishment of Liberia as a home for freed American slaves in the 19th century. This fascinating connection shows how the influence of American presidents can stretch far beyond the U.S. borders. It's interesting to think about how ideas of freedom and democracy advocated by these leaders not only shaped the United States, but also impacted countries like Liberia. These capitals serve as reminders of the complex legacies left by American history, raising questions about how political and humanitarian efforts continue to shape relationships worldwide. Prepare to be amazed by unbelievably chilling. What was the Judas chair? This medieval device, ominously known as the chair of torture, was created to instill fear and extract confessions from its victims. Imagine a large, sinister chair covered with between 500 to 2,500 sharp spikes, each one eager to pierce the skin of anyone unfortunate enough to sit in it. Straps secured the person tightly in place, ensuring escape was nearly impossible. What's even more harrowing is that the Judas chair could be heated, transforming this horrific instrument of torture into a blazing ordeal. Often wielded by tyrants, it became synonymous with intimidation during the bleak episodes of the Middle Ages, when authorities deemed extracting confessions necessary. Victims endured this agonizing experience, hoping to elicit valuable information or a confession to alleged crimes. Though the use of the Judas chair has long been abolished, the mere thought of such a device serves as a chilling reminder of the lengths people went to in their pursuit of the truth. Thankfully, modern justice embraces fair practices and humane methods instead. Hard to believe, but it's still going strong. The Royal Enfield Bullet motorcycle holds the remarkable record for the longest continuous production run in history, having been in production since 1948. This iconic bike is celebrated for its classic design, which has stayed nearly the same over decades, capturing the hearts of motorcycle enthusiasts worldwide. Its timeless look and sturdy build make it a favorite among riders who appreciate both style and reliability. Despite the major advances in motorcycle technology, the Bullet has successfully maintained its essential characteristics, proving that sometimes less really is more. Riders often love the Bullet for its retro charm and the thrilling experience it offers on the road. Imagine riding a machine that has been cherished for generations. Isn't it fascinating that a vehicle can stand the test of time while still delivering the essence of freedom and adventure? Surprising dangers of grapefruit with medications exposed. Grapefruit is much more than just a tasty breakfast fruit. It can actually mess with the effectiveness of certain medications. This juicy fruit contains a compound called furanocoumarins, which interfere with the CYP3A4 enzyme in our gut. This enzyme is a key player in breaking down many medications, helping to keep our bloodstream safe. However, when grapefruit is in the mix, it can block this enzyme, causing some medications to build up to dangerously high levels in the body. This can lead to side effects you definitely don't want. For example, if you take blood pressure drugs or cholesterol-lowering statins, eating grapefruit might cause these medications to linger too long, increasing the risk of adverse reactions. It's amazing how something as simple as a fruit can have such a significant effect on our health. So next time you're enjoying a grapefruit, think twice if you're on medication. Your health might just depend on it. Believe it or not, moonbows are real phenomena. This stunning sight, also known as a lunar rainbow, happens when the full moon shines brightly against a backdrop of rain on the opposite side. Unlike the colorful rainbows we often see during the day, moonbows are softer and more delicate, appearing mostly in shades of white and gray. To catch a glimpse of this rare spectacle, you need the right conditions: a bright full moon low in the sky and rainfall nearby. Some of the best spots to see moonbows include breathtaking locations like Hawaii and Yosemite, where nature's beauty can combine for an unforgettable experience. If you ever find yourself under a clear night sky while a gentle rain falls, take a moment to look around. You might just be lucky enough to see this ethereal glow, an enchanting reminder that the wonders of nature wait to be discovered even after sunset. What if I told you ginger isn't actually a root? Ginger, commonly called ginger root, is actually a rhizome, a special type of underground stem. This fascinating classification showcases the unique botanical features that make ginger so special. Rhizomes are thickened stems that serve as storage organs, allowing the plant to survive harsh conditions and grow new shoots. When you slice into ginger, you reveal its vibrant yellow-orange flesh and the aromatic oils that make it a popular flavor in cooking and a staple in herbal medicine. Rich in antioxidants, ginger has been praised for its potential health benefits, including soothing nausea and aiding digestion. Next time you're making ginger tea or adding it to your favorite dish, remember that this spicy ingredient is more than just a root. It's a remarkable underground stem that's been cherished for centuries. Here's a wild fact about Tesla Powerwall. This innovative battery system is not just for home energy use, it plays a crucial role in emergencies, like hurricanes and wildfires. When the grid goes down, the Tesla Powerwall steps in to provide essential backup power, keeping homes safe and comfortable during tough times. But that's not all. Hospitals, which rely on a constant power supply for life-saving equipment, have also turned to the Powerwall. During power outages, these batteries ensure that critical operations can continue, giving patients the care they need without interruption. By harnessing solar energy and storing it for later use, the Powerwall empowers people and communities to stay resilient. Whether it's a raging wildfire or swirling hurricane, the Tesla Powerwall proves to be an essential lifeline when the lights go out. How amazing is that? Believe it or not, Alexander the Great had a Hindu guru. This intriguing relationship flourished during Alexander's campaigns in India. The guru, known for his wisdom and spiritual insight, traveled with the army, offering guidance and support. However, the end of this story took a tragic turn. Following a self-immolation, a ritual act of sacrifice, the army sought to honor him in a severely misguided way, a drinking contest. The soldiers, eager to prove their bravery, consumed vast amounts of wine, with some drinking up to 13 liters of unmixed alcohol in one sitting. This dangerous competition resulted in a heartbreaking outcome. 42 soldiers lost their lives to alcohol poisoning, including the unfortunate winner. Such incidents remind us of the extremes that come from both devotion and reckless celebration. How could such an event unfold within the ranks of one of history's greatest armies? Guess what really drives your car's performance? Many drivers mistakenly think that using premium gasoline is the secret to boosting their vehicle's power and efficiency. However, most cars are designed to run perfectly well on regular gas, which is generally much cheaper. Premium gasoline, with its higher octane levels, is really only necessary for certain high-performance vehicles that specifically recommend it. For everyday drivers, putting premium fuel in the tank may feel like a smart choice, but it often turns out to be an unnecessary expense without providing any extra benefits. By using the fuel that fits your car's requirements, you can save your hard-earned money and keep your vehicle operating smoothly. So the next time you're filling up, remember that unless your owner's manual says otherwise, regular gas is likely all you need for your journey. Did you know that beer bottles can build houses? An innovative beer company owner created a unique design for beer bottles that could double as bricks. This clever idea allowed people to sip their favorite brew while contributing to construction efforts. The concept was based on the idea of sustainability, aiming to reduce waste by repurposing the empty bottles into building materials. With this approach, every bottle consumed could potentially help create walls for homes, merging drinking and construction into one fun activity. However, despite its ingenuity and potential for eco-friendly housing, the concept didn't catch on widely. Many people found it hard to imagine a bottle as a functional building block, and the practicality of such a design raised questions about safety and durability. Still, the idea sparks interest in creative ways to use everyday items for more than one purpose. What other surprising uses can you think of for common objects? Hard to believe, but money can't reach a mile. Imagine stacking paper money in a giant tower. It sounds fun, but did you know that reaching a height of 1 mile would take a staggering amount of bills? To put it in perspective, if we assume a single US dollar bill is about 0.43 inches thick, you would need over 1.5 million bills just to reach that mile-high mark. That's roughly the same as 1.5 million if you used only $1 bills. Picture it. A massive, unsteady tower stretching skyward, swaying in the breeze. Unfortunately, this stack wouldn't even stay upright for long due to its weight and instability. So while it might be a fun thought experiment, building a mile-high tower of cash is not really feasible. What other surprising challenges do you think we face with everyday objects? Who would steal a golden toilet? In 2019, an astonishing heist took place at a palace in the UK where thieves made off with a fully functional toilet made entirely of 18-karat solid gold, aptly named America. This unusual piece of art, created by Italian artist Maurizio Cattelan, was on display at Blenheim Palace, showcasing not just luxury, but also a provocative statement about wealth. The toilet, valued at approximately $4.8 million, was no ordinary bathroom fixture. It was a masterpiece that encouraged visitors to reflect on the absurdity of extravagance. When the thieves broke in, they didn't just take a quirky item, they snatched a symbol of opulence. Despite extensive investigations and public interest, authorities have yet to recover this golden throne as of February 2025. The audacity of the crime and the oddity of the target have left many wondering about the motives behind such a peculiar theft. Could it be a commentary on modern society's obsession with wealth and status? You won't believe this about Charizard Cheetos. In 2024, a unique 3-inch Cheeto that looks strikingly like the popular Pokemon Charizard took the internet by storm. Its quirky resemblance quickly caught the attention of collectors and Pokemon fans alike, sparking a frenzy on social media. This extraordinary snack, often overlooked as a mere chip, was auctioned off by Golden Auctions the following year, starting with a modest bid of just $50. However, as the bids rolled in, enthusiasm skyrocketed. After a nail-biting 60 bids, the Cheeto fetched a jaw-dropping $840, proving that even snacks can become valuable collectibles. This wild event redefined the idea of snack culture and collectible items, making many wonder, what other ordinary items might hold extraordinary value? It's a delightful reminder that in today's world, anything can become a sensation. Can you imagine clothing polluting our oceans? Every time we wash garments made from synthetic fibers like polyester and nylon, they shed microplastics, tiny plastic particles that flow into our waterways. This pollution poses a significant threat to marine life, from fish to seabirds, which can accidentally ingest these particles. As these microplastics accumulate in the ocean, they can enter the human food chain, eventually making their way onto our plates. This alarming cycle has sparked the need for solutions like laundry filters that can catch these harmful particles before they escape into nature. Additionally, being mindful of our fabric choices and opting for natural fibers can help reduce this problem. By making informed decisions about what we wear and how we care for our clothes, we can take steps toward a cleaner environment and protect our oceans for future generations. Hard to believe, but toilet paper has ancient roots. It all began in the 6th century in China, where emperors found a fluffy solution to an age-old problem. Back then, toilet paper wasn't what you might picture today. Think more like sheets of paper that were specially made for the royal throne. Fast forward to the 14th century, and China was mass-producing this essential item, making it available to more than just emperors. However, it took a while for the rest of the world to catch on. In 1883, a brilliant inventor created the first patent for roll-based toilet paper dispensers, forever changing our bathroom experience. Although toilet paper became widely available in the 19th century, many people in different cultures had their own unique alternatives, from leaves to corn cobs. Isn't it fascinating how something we take for granted today has such an intriguing history? Whether you're a fan of floral prints or soft two-ply, next time you reach for that roll, you'll know you're connecting with centuries of history. Did you hear about Fusaiichi Pegasus passing? This incredible racehorse, known for winning the 2000 Kentucky Derby, left an indelible mark on the world of horse racing. Fusaiichi Pegasus was not only famous for his impressive speed and stamina, but also for his bright bay coat and charismatic presence. Born in 1997, he quickly rose to stardom, capturing the hearts of fans and trainers alike. After a stellar racing career, which earned him over $1 million in purse winnings, he retired and became a popular sire, producing many successful offspring. Unfortunately, in 2023, Fusaiichi Pegasus passed away at the ripe age of 26 due to old age, a reminder of the passage of time in the animal kingdom. His legacy lives on through his descendants and the joy he brought to countless racing enthusiasts. How will the racing world remember this remarkable champion? What if I told you Kansas has a state anthem? The song Home on the Range isn't just a tune, it's the official anthem of Kansas. This beloved song paints a vivid picture of the state's breathtaking landscapes, filled with rolling prairies and expansive blue skies. With lyrics that evoke images of cowboys riding across the open land and the gentle whispers of prairie winds, it beautifully captures the spirit of the American frontier. First composed in the 19th century, it has become a symbol of the state's identity and pride. The catchy melody invites listeners to dream of simpler times where the vast outdoors offered freedom and adventure. In 1947, Kansas officially adopted this song as its anthem, celebrating the cultural heritage of the region. People from all walks of life know and cherish the tune, often singing it at community events and state celebrations. So next time you hear Home on the Range, think about how it ties together the history, landscape, and heart of Kansas. Rain from the sky, drones in the UAE, make it happen. It's not science fiction, it's actually happening in the United Arab Emirates, where high-tech solutions are used to combat the challenges of desert climate. The UAE faces extreme heat and limited rainfall, prompting innovative approaches to water shortages. Drones are sent soaring into the sky, equipped with special technology to inject salts into clouds. This process, known as cloud seeding, encourages clouds to release their moisture, resulting in artificial rain. The method is not only fascinating but also essential for agriculture and maintaining green spaces in such a dry region. Local scientists and meteorologists have been studying the effects of cloud seeding to understand its efficiency. With hopes to increase rainfall significantly, this cutting-edge technique may hold the key to water conservation efforts in arid climates worldwide. So next time it rains in the desert, remember that it might just be thanks to a drone doing its job. Here's what actually happens when you smell something. The olfactory bulb, a vital part of our brain's smell system, is tucked close to the amygdala and hippocampus. These nearby regions play crucial roles in our emotions and memories. This closeness helps explain why a whiff of freshly baked cookies or a specific perfume can bring back vivid memories from childhood or stir deep feelings. When you inhale a scent, signals travel from the olfactory bulb to these emotional centers, sparking memories and emotions almost instantly. It's as if your nose is a time machine, whisking you back to moments you thought you had forgotten. This unique connection between smell, emotion, and memory highlights how powerful our senses can be, making even the simplest scents carry profound meaning in our lives. Most people don't know this, but ginger ale has history. Vernors ginger ale, America's oldest soda, dates back to 1866 when Detroit pharmacist James Vernor first crafted it. What makes this soda stand out? It's aged in oak barrels for 4 years, a unique process that enriches its flavor. This careful aging gives Vernors its bold, zesty taste, setting it apart from other soft drinks. Since its creation, Vernors has become a delightful staple in American beverage culture, enjoyed by generations. Its distinctive flavor can add a refreshing twist to countless drinks, making it perfect for both sipping straight out of the bottle and mixing into cocktails. With roots that stretch back to the 19th century, Vernors ginger ale is not just a beverage but a piece of history. Many people associate it with memories of family gatherings and celebrations, where a fizzy drink ignites joy. So next time you take a sip, remember the rich story of this iconic soda and the journey from a Detroit pharmacy to your glass. Did you know that microwaving a grape can explode? This surprising phenomenon is not only messy but also very fascinating. When you place a grape in the microwave, the heat causes the water inside the fruit to turn into steam. As the steam builds up, it creates pressure until the skin of the grape can no longer hold it in. The result? A mini explosion. Scientists have found that this reaction happens because grapes have a thin outer skin that traps the steam, leading to a sudden release of energy. This chaotic display can actually create small flames, making it a spectacular show to witness, though definitely not something you'll want to do in your kitchen. This quirky science experiment is a fun reminder of how everyday objects can behave unexpectedly under certain conditions. So next time you think about experimenting with your microwave, remember the grape and the science behind its explosive potential. Get ready for Super Nintendo World. This amazing theme park in Japan is the result of a thrilling collaboration between Nintendo and Universal. Imagine stepping into the vibrant world of Mario, where you can experience attractions like Mario Kart and Yoshi Adventure. When you visit, you'll feel like you've jumped right into a video game. Guests can race against friends in a real-life Mario Kart experience, complete with colorful visuals and exciting challenges, while Yoshi's Adventure invites you on a fun-filled ride through the Mushroom Kingdom. Designed with fans in mind, every corner of the park bursts with immersive details from the beloved Mario franchise. Whether you're a lifelong fan or new to the games, there's something for everyone. The park creates a magical atmosphere that blends nostalgia with cutting-edge technology, making you feel part of the action. So if you're dreaming of a colorful escape full of adventures and nostalgia, Super Nintendo World is a must-visit destination. What will you discover there? Can you believe the Leaning Tower's secret? This iconic monument, known for its distinctive tilt, owes its unusual stance to the soft soil beneath it. Situated in Pisa, Italy, the tower was constructed on a foundation that couldn't support its weight properly, causing it to lean. But here's the twist. This very softness of the soil has somehow helped the tower withstand at least 4 significant earthquakes over the centuries. While we might think a sturdy base is essential for stability, the Leaning Tower turns that idea on its head. It has become a symbol of resilience, showing us that sometimes weaknesses can lead to unexpected strengths. Tourists flock to admire its unique slant and snap photos while pretending to hold it up. Isn't it fascinating how a mere architectural mishap has created one of the world's most beloved landmarks? Here's a wild fact about Nagoro, the Valley of Dolls. This unique Japanese village grabs attention because it boasts more life-size dolls than actual people. Tsukimi Ayano, a local artist, has lovingly crafted these dolls to honor former residents, turning the quiet village into a whimsical showpiece. Each doll mirrors the life of its human counterpart, whether it's a farmer tending to the fields or a child playing by the river. As the village faces the challenge of rural depopulation, these dolls have become a celebration of community and memory, attracting curious tourists from around the world. Walking through Nagoro feels like stepping into a living art installation where stories linger in every corner. Visitors not only admire the artistry, but also reflect on the broader issues of shrinking populations in rural areas. What inspires you about this creative tribute to the past? Is it really true that someone survived 46G? In a remarkable experiment, John Stapp, a pioneering aerospace medicine researcher, experienced an astounding acceleration of over 46G. This extreme force, equivalent to more than 46 times the force of gravity, was part of his work testing the limits of the human body. Stapp's test involved being strapped to a rocket sled, which then rapidly decelerated, simulating conditions that could occur in aviation crashes. Amazingly, he survived this tremendous force, but it wasn't without consequences. He suffered vision damage due to the intense stress placed on his body. Living to 89 years old, Stapp became an influential figure in safety research, contributing invaluable insights into how we can better protect pilots and passengers. His daring experiments show just how resilient the human body can be under extreme circumstances, but they also underscore the risks involved in pushing scientific boundaries. Guess what really drives medieval fugitives to churches? In medieval England, if someone was running from the law, they had a unique chance to escape punishment by reaching a church. By simply touching the knocker on the outer door of a church, they could claim sanctuary, which meant they were safe from arrest, at least for a while. This practice allowed people, often desperate and seeking refuge from persecution or unjust laws, to find a temporary haven. These holy sites became critical sanctuaries, offering a chance to avoid the harsh consequences of their actions. Interestingly, once a fugitive claimed sanctuary, the church would typically give them a period, often 40 days, before they had to decide whether to face justice or start anew somewhere far away. This fascinating custom highlights how medieval society balanced the need for justice with the compassion of faith, raising questions about the roles of law and mercy in our world today. Prepare to be amazed by the power of pacing. It turns out that pacing while you're on the phone isn't just a quirky habit, it's actually a smart way to boost your brain power. When you walk around during conversations, your body is engaging in physical movement, which activates brain activity and can enhance your focus. This means you're more likely to think clearly and express yourself better. The rhythm of your steps can help organize your thoughts, making interactions feel much more natural. Plus, moving around reduces stress levels, allowing you to tackle conversations with a relaxed mindset. Next time you find yourself chatting, try getting up and pacing. You might discover that those discussions flow more smoothly and ideas come to you with greater ease. Why not give it a shot? This might surprise you. Ancient lovers in Iran? The Hassanlu lovers are a remarkable discovery made at the Tapajanlo archaeological site in Iran's West Azerbaijan province. These human remains dating back to around 800 BC give us a poignant glimpse into the lives of people thousands of years ago. Found embraced in a final act of intimacy, they reveal much about ancient human relationships and burial practices. Archaeologists believe they were laid to rest together, suggesting a deep bond that transcended time. This touching scene sheds light on how love and companionship were valued in ancient cultures. The contrasting view of life and death offers insights into their beliefs and societal norms. The Hassanlu lovers remind us that love has always played an essential role in humanity, inspiring historians to explore what other secrets linger in the shadows of our shared past. Here's a wild fact about your diet. Did you know that what you eat can dramatically shape your health and well-being? Your dietary choices play a vital role in how your body functions, affecting everything from your energy levels to your mood. For instance, foods that are easier to digest, like fruits and cooked vegetables, can help your body absorb nutrients more effectively. This means you can get all the vitamins and minerals you need without putting too much strain on your system. Many people are excited to experiment with their diets, trying new recipes and ingredients to maximize their nutritional intake. Whether it's a colorful salad bursting with nutrients or a hearty stew loaded with veggies, The enthusiasm for healthy eating can lead to better overall health. So next time you sit down for a meal, think about how your choices might be impacting your life in ways you never imagined. Did you know the US once wanted to buy Greenland? In 1946, the United States made a bold move by attempting to purchase Greenland from Denmark for a whopping $100 million. The motivation behind this ambitious plan was to establish a missile defense system during the post-World War II era, a time when security concerns were paramount. However, Denmark, valuing its territory and claiming autonomy over Greenland, firmly refused the offer. This refusal meant that Greenland has continued to function as an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Today, Greenland is known for its stunning landscapes, indigenous Inuit culture, and unique wildlife. Its status remains a point of interest, especially in discussions about geopolitical strategy and climate change. The episode highlights a fascinating moment in history where strategic interests clashed with national pride. What if the US had succeeded? How differently might the Arctic region look today? Have you noticed bumblebees have fuzzy eyes? These amazing insects sport tiny hairs on their eyes, and this unique feature plays a critical role in their survival. Bumblebees use their hairy eyes to improve their vision, especially when navigating through colorful flowers. The hairs help to capture pollen and dust, making it easier for them to find food. This extra fuzz also reduces glare, similar to how a pair of sunglasses helps protect our eyes on a bright day. While we might think of this as an oddity, it's just one of the many fascinating adaptations bumblebees have developed over millions of years. Their hairy features are part of a larger toolkit that helps them thrive in diverse environments, from gardens to wildflower meadows. So the next time you see a bumblebee buzzing around, remember that those fuzzy eyes are not just for show, they're essential tools in the life of these busy pollinators. Here's a wild fact about rare earth elements. Cerium is the most common among them and plays a vital role in our everyday technology. You might not realize it, but cerium is everywhere. From the smartphones we can't live without to the energy-efficient LED lights that brighten our homes. This unassuming element is essential for creating the tiny magnets in electric motors and even in the batteries that power our devices. Cerium's unique properties allow for improved efficiency in electronics, making it a key player in the tech revolution. Despite its significance, many people are unaware of how integral cerium is to modern life. As we continue to innovate and build more advanced technologies, understanding the importance of cerium and other rare earth elements becomes crucial in paving the way for a sustainable future. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? Prepare to be amazed by the Real Kakamura Football Club's record. In 2023, this team faced a truly challenging season, achieving a staggering 22 losses in all its matches. Despite their best efforts, they struggled to find victory, ending each game with heavy defeats. On average, they conceded over 5 goals per match, making it a tough year for players and fans alike. Their most shocking moment came during a game against the Salmon Warriors, where they suffered a jaw-dropping 14-0 loss. This performance not only secured their reputation for a rough season, but also sparked discussions about what went wrong. Was it the team's strategy, injuries, or simply facing stronger opponents? As the season drew to a close, Kakamura's loyal supporters wondered how the club could turn things around and start fresh in the next season. Can they bounce back from this uphill battle? Guess what changed advertising forever in 1971? The Coca-Cola Hilltop commercial made waves by bringing together a diverse group of young people singing the catchy tune, "I'd like to buy the world a Coke." This ad didn't just sell a soft drink. It carried a powerful message of peace and harmony at a time when the world was facing significant social challenges. Shot atop a hill in Italy, the visuals showcased young people from various backgrounds, symbolizing unity and joy. The jingle connected with audiences around the globe, creating a cultural phenomenon that transcended borders and languages. People found themselves humming along, spreading the infectious spirit of the ad. The campaign was so impactful that it's regarded as a pivotal moment in advertising history, influencing how brands communicate values and connect emotionally with consumers. The success of the Hilltop commercial even inspired numerous imitations and adaptations over the years. Can you imagine an advertisement creating such a lasting legacy in today's fast-paced world? Did you know that Greenland sharks live for centuries? These incredible marine creatures can survive for over 500 years, making them the longest living vertebrates on our planet. One remarkable specimen was discovered at more than 400 years old, showcasing just how resilient these sharks truly are. Found in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic, Greenland sharks grow slowly and have a unique way of life that allows them to endure harsh conditions. Their bodies are specially adapted to thrive in cold environments, and they often swim at great depths where few other species can survive. As they age, they often travel long distances, exploring the ocean's mysteries. Scientists are fascinated by their longevity, as it can provide insights into aging and the health of marine ecosystems. What secrets do these ancient sharks hold about the ocean's past? Ever thought about how belief can heal us? The placebo effect is a fascinating phenomenon where people experience actual health improvements after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, essentially a sugar pill or saline solution. Imagine visiting a doctor, receiving a pill, and feeling better just because you believe it will work. This effect highlights how powerful our minds can be when it comes to our health. Studies have shown that this mental state can trigger real physiological changes in the body. For instance, a person may feel less pain or have improved mood simply because of their expectation of relief. Researchers have explored the placebo effect extensively in clinical trials, often comparing it with the results from actual medications. This intriguing phenomenon encourages us to consider the role of expectation in our well-being. It's not just about the medicine, but also about what we believe it can do for us. Could harnessing the power of belief lead to innovative treatments in the future? Dolphins eat a whopping 30 pounds of fish daily. These amazing marine mammals have a diverse diet that includes not just fish, but also squid and crustaceans. Being highly intelligent and social creatures, dolphins are not only skilled swimmers, but also clever hunters. They use echolocation, a remarkable ability that allows them to locate prey by bouncing sound waves off objects in their environment. This skill gives dolphins an edge when chasing after quick-moving fish like sardines and mackerel. Their hunting strategies can be quite creative. For instance, dolphins sometimes work together in pods to herd fish into tight groups, making it easier to catch them. Some dolphins even use tools such as sponges to protect their snouts while foraging on the ocean floor. This level of teamwork and intelligence highlights the complex social structures these animals have developed. So the next time you see dolphins gracefully swimming, remember what it takes to fuel their energetic lifestyle in the vast blue ocean. Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true. But what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? Did you know female cats rock calico patterns? This stunning fur style, characterized by patches of orange, black, and white, is mostly found in female cats due to their unique genetic makeup. To understand why, it's important to know that cats have 2 sex chromosomes, X and Y. Female cats inherit 2 X chromosomes, XX, which means they can carry the genes for both orange and black fur. When these genes are expressed together, you get that beautiful calico pattern. On the other hand, male cats typically have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome, XY, limiting their color options. As a result, only about 1 in every 3,000 male cats can be calico, and they usually have an unusual genetic condition. So the next time you spot a calico cat lounging in the sun, remember that her fur is not just pretty, it's a fascinating story of genetics and beauty. Isn't nature full of surprises? Ever thought about why giraffes have long necks? This fascinating feature likely evolved not just for reaching the tastiest leaves high in the trees, but primarily for male-to-male combat. Yes, when male giraffes fight, they use their necks as powerful weapons, swinging their heads to strike opponents in fierce, competitive battles for mates. This behavior, known as necking, showcases their strength and endurance, making long necks a vital asset in securing dominance and attracting female giraffes. Interestingly, those with longer, more robust necks often win these contests, leading to better breeding opportunities. This evolutionary advantage reveals how nature adapts traits for survival and reproduction, showing that sometimes what appears to be for one purpose can serve another vital role in the animal kingdom. So next time you see a giraffe, remember that its impressive neck is not just a tool for eating. Did you know about the cacao bean challenge? It turns out that around 400 cacao beans are needed to create just 1 pound of chocolate. That might sound like a lot, but each bean brings unique flavors and aromas to our favorite treat. These small beans come from cacao pods, which grow on cacao trees primarily found in tropical regions. Once harvested, the beans are fermented, dried, roasted, and processed to unlock their rich, chocolatey goodness. The journey from bean to bar is quite fascinating and involves multiple stages, including grinding the beans into a paste, mixing with sugar, and more. This labor-intensive process highlights not only the agricultural skill involved, but also the cultural significance of chocolate in various societies. So next time you enjoy a chocolate bar, consider the many hands and hours that went into those 400 beans that made it all possible. Did you know about the oldest picture of a person? This remarkable photograph captures a baby, marking not only the youngest moment of their life, but also the very first image ever taken of them. Imagine a tiny infant, eyes wide with wonder, forever frozen in time by a camera from the past. This unique aspect of the photo highlights a fascinating idea. Every image we take of someone is their young self at that specific moment, yet the very first picture is also the oldest. The first photograph of a person was taken in 1838 by visionary Louis Daguerre. It's amazing to think how technology started with capturing such simple beginnings. Each snapshot we take builds a timeline of someone's life, revealing how they grow and change over time. So next time you look at an old photo, remember it might just be someone's oldest memory. How cool is that? Did you know your kidneys get a huge blood supply? It's surprising, but around 25% of the blood pumped from your heart actually goes to these two bean-shaped organs. The kidneys play a vital role in filtering your blood, removing waste, and balancing electrolytes. With such a significant amount of blood flow, they can efficiently perform their job of keeping your body in balance. This means they help manage your body's hydration levels and maintain blood pressure. Each kidney contains about 1 million tiny filtering units called nephrons, where this remarkable filtering happens. As blood passes through these nephrons, waste products are removed and eventually excreted as urine. So the next time you think about how your body manages its systems, remember that your kidneys are hard at work, receiving 1/4 of your heart's output. How amazing is that? Here's something incredible about tulip mania. In the 17th century, a fascinating event swept through Holland that changed the way people viewed flowers and economics. Tulip mania was not just about pretty petals. It became one of history's first economic bubbles. People became obsessed with tulips, so much so that certain rare varieties were valued at more than an entire house. Imagine spending that much on a single flower. This wild frenzy led to intense speculation, as buyers feared missing out on the next big variety. As prices skyrocketed, many thought they could flip their tulips for a profit almost effortlessly. However, when the market finally crashed, fortunes vanished, and many were left in financial ruin. Tulip mania serves as a reminder of how human psychology can influence the economy in unexpected ways. What started as love for a flower turned into a cautionary tale about greed and speculation. Are you tempted to invest in something as unusual as flowers now? Is it really true that spiders can look like dogs? In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, an astonishing spider exists that has a body similar to traditional arachnids, but its head is a surprising likeness to that of a dog. This quirky creature showcases the mind-boggling creativity of nature. While most of us picture spiders with their 8 legs and typical bulbous bodies, this unique species stands out among the many fascinating organisms that call the Amazon home. The resemblance to a dog can leave you double-checking your eyes. Such peculiar adaptations often arise as survival mechanisms. Perhaps this spider uses its unusual appearance to confuse predators or attract prey. This incredible example illustrates just how diverse and innovative life can be in one of the world's richest ecosystems. So next time you imagine a spider, think beyond the ordinary. Who knows what wonders nature holds in the depths of the rainforest? Is it really true that Delhi has a famous connection? The small town of Delhi in Paulsboro, New Jersey, became a surprising focal point in 2021 for a company named Hometown International. This publicly traded entity gained attention when its market capitalization soared over $100 million, even though it generated a mere $35,148 in sales during 2 years. It's an eyebrow-raising example of how stock market valuations don't always reflect actual business performance. What makes it even more fascinating is that the largest shareholder was the local high school wrestling coach, highlighting how small communities can experience extraordinary and puzzling events. This unusual case raises questions about the stock market and its sometimes dizzying figures. How can a company with such low sales command such a high value? Could there be more to this story than meets the eye? This might surprise you. A cube of coins. Artist Robert Wexler dedicated an incredible 7 years to craft a stunning sculptural cube made from over 200,000 coins. Imagine the patience and creativity involved in transforming these seemingly ordinary items into a breathtaking piece of art. Wexler meticulously selected and arranged coins from various countries, each carrying its own history and stories. The result is a gleaming cube that not only dazzles the eye, but also invites viewers to contemplate the value and meaning of money in our lives. As light dances off the shiny surfaces, this art piece sparks curiosity about the diverse cultures represented in the coins and the journey they took to end up here. Wexler's work encourages us to think about how something as mundane as currency can be reimagined into a captivating form. It challenges us to consider the artistic possibilities in everyday materials. How do you feel about art that transforms common objects into something extraordinary? You won't believe this about Great Britain's Olympics. Great Britain ranks as the 3rd most successful country in the world when it comes to winning Olympic medals. This impressive achievement highlights the nation's vibrant sporting culture and rich history in both the summer and winter games. Since the modern Olympics began in 1896, British athletes have demonstrated incredible talent and determination, bringing home a staggering number of medals across various sports. From legendary champions like Sir Chris Hoy in cycling to Jessica Ennis-Hill in heptathlon, the nation has produced athletes who not only excel at their sports, but also inspire future generations. What's even more fascinating is how Great Britain's diverse sporting success spans traditional events like rowing and boxing to winter sports like curling and skiing. With every Olympic Games, the country continues to showcase its prowess and commitment to sports, making fans eagerly anticipate what incredible feats are next. Prepare to be amazed by card shuffling magic. Did you know that when you shuffle a standard deck of 52 playing cards, there are about 8 times 10 to the power of 67 different possible arrangements? That's an astonishing number. To put it into perspective, this figure is far greater than the estimated number of stars in our entire observable universe, which is around 10 to the power of 22. Can you imagine the sheer number of ways those cards can be organized? Each shuffle creates a unique sequence that has likely never existed before in the history of the universe. So the next time you deal a hand of poker or play a card game, remember that you're experiencing a tiny piece of that limitless creativity. It's not just a game, it's a glimpse into the mathematical wonders of probability and arrangement, all wrapped up in a simple deck of cards. Isn't that incredible? Discover Slovenia's unique island wonder. Lake Bled, known for its stunning scenery, harbors Slovenia's only natural island. Nestled in the heart of this picturesque lake, the island is a treasure trove of history and beauty. It features a charming 17th century church, complete with a beautiful bell tower that offers breathtaking views from the top. Visitors often arrive at the island by rowing traditional wooden boats called pletna, making the journey just as enchanting as the destination. The island also holds a special place in Slovenian culture, as it's a popular spot for weddings and celebrations. Surrounded by lush forests and mountains, it's no wonder Lake Bled is often described as a fairy tale location. With its serene atmosphere and striking landscape, aren't you curious to explore this unique gem in Slovenia? Did you know that toasted bread isn't healthier? Many people think that toasting bread somehow burns off calories, but that's actually a myth. When bread is toasted, its calorie content doesn't change. It remains exactly the same as untoasted bread. However, toasting does change the texture and taste. The crispy nature of toasted bread can make eating a more enjoyable experience, encouraging slower bites. This slower eating can lead to a quicker sensation of fullness or satiety, which may help you eat less overall without thinking about it. So while you might enjoy your breakfast toast a bit more crispy, remember that it won't save you any calories compared to its soft counterpart. Next time you choose your slice, consider how the texture influences your appetite and the way you enjoy your meal. Can you imagine that birds can mimic sounds? It's true. Native birds in Australia possess a remarkable talent for imitation. These feathered performers can mimic not just their fellow birds, but also a variety of other animals. Whether it's the caw of a crow or the squawks of parrots, their vocal repertoire is impressive. What's even more astonishing is that these birds can reproduce artificial sounds, like car horns and even the noise of hammering. This skill isn't just for show, it plays an essential role in their survival. Mimicking other animals can help them communicate threats and attract mates. Think of the lyrebird, which is famous for its ability to imitate chainsaws and camera shutters, delighting researchers and birdwatchers alike. This amazing mimicry showcases the intelligence of these birds and offers a fascinating glimpse into the acoustic world of nature. What other secrets of wildlife are waiting to be discovered? Did you know gorillas burp to show happiness? This fascinating behavior highlights how unique and rich animal communication can be. Unlike humans, who might smile or laugh when they're happy, gorillas express joy through a burp. When a gorilla feels content, perhaps after a satisfying meal or during playtime with friends, a hearty burp can bubble up. This seems to be their way of sharing positive feelings with others in their troop. It's an interesting reminder that happiness can look different across species. For us, a good laugh might be the ultimate sign of joy, while for gorillas, it's all about the burp. Researchers have observed that these vocalizations can strengthen social bonds among gorillas, making them feel even closer to one another. So next time you hear a burp, remember it might just be a happy gorilla saying, "I'm having a great time." What's your favorite way to show happiness? Let's uncover the truth about the comal. This traditional cooking utensil, made from volcanic rock, is a beloved staple in many Latin American kitchens, especially in Mexico. For centuries, the comal has been more than just a griddle. It's a symbol of rich culinary heritage. The unique material allows the comal to retain heat for long periods, which is perfect for tasks like making warm, soft tortillas or roasting chilies to enhance their flavor. Chefs and home cooks alike appreciate how evenly it distributes heat, ensuring that whatever is being cooked is perfectly done. While you might find metal or electric griddles in modern kitchens, nothing beats the satisfaction of using a handcrafted comal. It connects the cook to traditions that span generations, encouraging the preservation of authentic flavors and techniques. Whenever you bite into a delicious taco or enjoy a freshly made tortilla, consider the humble comal and its essential role in making these delightful foods possible. What will you cook on your comal? Let's uncover the truth about Ming Dynasty's Hongji Emperor. Unlike many rulers of his time, the Hongji Emperor, also known as Zhu Di, made a surprising choice by having just one wife and opting not to take any concubines. This decision stems from a deeply personal tragedy. His father's concubine was responsible for the murder of Hongji's mother. Such a devastating event likely left a lasting impression on him, prompting his resolve to maintain a singular, loyal relationship. In a society where polygamy was common, his choice is both remarkable and courageous. This decision not only shaped his personal life, but also influenced his reign, as it often prioritized the stability and unity within his family. The Hongji Emperor's story highlights how personal experiences can shape leadership and choices in history. What can we learn from his unique approach to marriage and power? Can cacti really survive without rain for so long? It's true, cacti are amazing plants designed to thrive in harsh, dry environments. They have adapted to store large amounts of water, which allows them to endure long periods of drought. For instance, the barrel cactus can hold an incredible 200 liters of water. This extraordinary ability is thanks to their thick, fleshy tissues that act like a sponge, soaking up and retaining moisture when it rains. Additionally, cacti have a special waxy coating on their surface that minimizes water loss, keeping them hydrated. Their unique rib structure also helps by expanding and contracting, allowing the cactus to store more water during wet times while maintaining a smaller profile during dry spells. So, the next time you see a cactus, remember it's not just a spiky plant. It's a resilient survivor of the desert. What other secrets might these fascinating plants hold? Did you know dead cells have their own cleanup crew? When cells in the human body die, phagocytes spring into action. These incredible white blood cells are like tiny janitors, sweeping up and digesting dead cells to keep our bodies healthy and functioning well. This process is essential for maintaining balance within our tissues. Whenever a cell becomes damaged or reaches the end of its life, it needs to be removed quickly to prevent buildup and potential disease. Phagocytes identify the dead cells by recognizing specific signals on their surface. Once they find a target, they engulf the dead cells with their membrane, effectively taking them inside to break them down. This remarkable ability not only cleans up the mess, but also helps renew tissues, allowing our bodies to regenerate and heal. Isn't it fascinating how our immune system operates silently in the background, ensuring everything runs smoothly? Did you know that a scooter can climb trees fast? In Mangaluru, India, Ganapathy Bhatt created a game-changing palm tree climbing scooter that is transforming the way betel nut is harvested. This innovative device allows users to scale palm trees up to 65 feet tall in just 5 seconds. Traditionally, harvesting betel nut required significant physical effort and time, with farmers relying on ladders and sometimes risky climbing techniques. Bhatt's scooter not only speeds up the process, but also increases safety by minimizing the risks associated with manual climbing. With the palm tree climbing scooter, farmers can now achieve more in less time, boosting productivity and reducing the strain on their bodies. This clever invention represents the power of innovation to improve daily life, especially in agricultural communities. Could this be the future of tree harvesting everywhere? Have you ever wondered why the Eiffel Tower has steps? The iconic Eiffel Tower has a whopping total of 1,710 steps, but don't get too excited if you want to climb all the way to the top. Visitors can only trek up to the second floor, which is around 674 steps high. The upper staircase, reserved strictly for maintenance, remains off-limits to the public. So why is this the case? Well, safety is a major concern. The management prefers to keep the views and experience enjoyable without overwhelming visitors with a long, exhausting climb. Plus, the second floor offers fantastic panoramic views of Paris, making it a perfect spot for photos and exploration. If you're feeling adventurous, don't hesitate to conquer those 674 steps. Walking up can be a memorable experience as you take in the sights and sounds of one of the world's most famous landmarks. Believe it or not, the Hanja Nachi is massive. This extraordinary sword measures about 15.2 feet in length and weighs a staggering 165 pounds, making it one of the largest swords in the world. Crafted in Japan during the Edo period, the Hanja Nachi was not designed for battle like most swords. Instead, it served a spiritual purpose, symbolizing the repulsion of evil and encouraging a peaceful society. Imagine someone wielding a blade that stretches longer than a car and weighs as much as a hefty person. The craftsmanship involved in creating such a monumental weapon showcases the artistry and skill of Japanese swordsmiths. While you might think of swords as instruments of war, this majestic blade reflects a different philosophy, focusing on harmony and protection. Today, the Hanja Nachi stands as a historical artifact, reminding us of Japan's rich cultural history and the deeper meanings behind its traditions. What do you think about a sword meant for peace instead of battle? Let's uncover the truth about microwave slang. Did you know that the way we refer to microwaves can be quite different across cultures? In Welsh, they call it pop deeping, which amusingly translates to oven that goes ping. This name captures the sound you hear when your food is done, showing how language can be both functional and fun. On the other side of the globe, in Japan, the microwave is known as chinsuru, a term derived from the noise made while it cooks your leftovers. These unique names illustrate a delightful human habit. We often name everyday objects based on the sounds they make or their purpose. Just think about it. Every time you hear that ping or chinsuru, you're reminded of how language evolves to fit our daily lives. Isn't it fascinating how we connect with our appliances through such playful terms? Is Waiahakua Cave the world's most amazing sea cave? This stunning natural wonder located in Hawaii holds the title of the second largest sea cave globally, stretching an incredible 1,150 feet in length. Visitors can enter the cave through two separate openings, each offering a unique experience. As you step inside, be prepared to be mesmerized by the breathtaking waterfalls that cascade dramatically from the rocky ceilings, creating a magical atmosphere. The play of light on the water and walls enhances the cave's beauty, making it a photographer's paradise. Moreover, the surrounding marine life and intricate rock formations add to the allure of this hidden gem. Whether you're an adventure seeker or a nature lover, exploring Waiahakua Cave offers a chance to witness the raw power of nature. So who's ready to dive into this incredible adventure? Did you know the Falkland Islands have more sheep than people? This fascinating fact highlights the unique lifestyle on these remote islands, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. The Falkland Islands boast about 500,000 sheep compared to just around 3,400 residents. This impressive ratio stems from the island's rich grasslands, which are perfect for sheep grazing. Wool production has been a key part of the island's economy for years, allowing residents to thrive while maintaining a rural lifestyle. Despite their limited population, the islanders enjoy a close-knit community, engaging in farming and fishing practices that have been passed down through generations. The sheep also play a crucial role in the local culture, featuring in festivals and everyday life. Next time you think of the Falkland Islands, remember the surprising fact that these sheep outnumber people by a large margin. Did you know penguins are birds that can't fly? Despite their classification, these fascinating creatures have wings that evolved into flippers, perfectly designed for swimming in icy waters. Penguins are remarkable athletes in the ocean, propelling themselves with impressive speed and agility. Their unique body structure, including a streamlined shape, helps them move through water much like how fish do. Instead of soaring through the sky, they spend most of their lives foraging for food under the sea, hunting for fish and krill. Living primarily in the southern hemisphere, especially in Antarctica, penguins have adapted to extremely cold climates, using their dense feathers for insulation. The next time you see a penguin waddle across the ice, remember that those flippers, which may seem like a limitation, actually turn them into incredible swimmers. So how do they manage to thrive in such harsh conditions? Here's a wild fact about the aorta. The aorta is the largest artery in the human body, and it's almost as thick as a garden hose. This impressive blood vessel starts at the heart's left ventricle and acts like a superhighway for oxygen-rich blood, delivering it to every corner of your body. Imagine your heart pumping blood in the aorta as the first major route it takes on its journey. From there, it branches off into smaller arteries that reach organs, muscles, and tissues, ensuring they all get the oxygen they need to function. Without the aorta, our bodies wouldn't work as efficiently, and even simple tasks would become impossible. This essential artery is not just a size marvel, it's a lifeline, playing a key role in maintaining our health. So next time you feel your heartbeat, Remember the crucial work your aorta does to keep you moving. Believe it or not, flamingos have amazing leg secrets. These stunning birds are famous for their elegant one-legged stance, which often confuses many people. At first glance, it might look like they're bending their knees to rest, but that's a fascinating optical illusion. In reality, their knees are tucked away under their fluffy feathers, making it appear as if they're bending at the knee. Instead, flamingos actually flex their legs at the ankle. This unique anatomy helps them maintain balance and stability while standing for long periods, which is essential for their feeding habits. Flamingos are often seen wading through shallow waters in search of food, and being able to stand still on one leg helps them conserve energy. Their vibrant pink coloration comes from the carotenoid pigments in the food they eat, like shrimp and algae, adding to their allure. Who knew there was so much to learn about flamingo legs? Did you know Istanbul has tiny homes for stray cats? In this vibrant city, it's quite common to spot charming, ornate shelters dedicated to supporting the many stray cats that roam the streets. These miniature cat palaces often come equipped with food, water, and delightful touches like balconies and intricate carvings, making them a cozy haven for felines. Cats hold a special place in Turkish culture, and their well-being is taken seriously by the community. Residents frequently provide care for these adorable creatures, demonstrating a rich tradition of respect and compassion for urban wildlife. This unique bond between people and cats showcases how Istanbul recognizes the importance of caring for every living being, fostering a sense of community within its bustling neighborhoods. So the next time you visit, keep an eye out for these inviting shelters. What will you discover about the city's furry friends? This might surprise you. Big Ben is not the tower. Many people think that Big Ben is the name of the famous clock tower in London. However, that's not quite right. Big Ben actually refers to the enormous bell housed inside the tower, which is more formally known as the Elizabeth Tower. The iconic tower stands tall above the River Thames and is a key landmark of the city, drawing millions of visitors each year. The bell itself weighs about 13.5 tons and chimes every hour, creating a beautiful sound that resonates throughout Westminster. Completed in 1859, the Elizabeth Tower was named after Queen Elizabeth's fur, while the bell was initially named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who oversaw its installation. So next time you hear about Big Ben, remember it's the bell that rings, while the majestic tower remains a symbol of London's history and grandeur. Can you handle the world's quietest room? Located in Minnesota, this incredible space is officially the quietest room on the planet, measuring in negative decibels. In fact, it's so silent that sounds we usually overlook become startlingly clear. Visitors report hearing the gentle rhythm of their own heartbeat and even the faint movement of their bones. The room is designed for ultra-quietness, absorbing sound waves and creating an almost eerie silence. This experience can be overwhelming for many, as they might start to feel disoriented or anxious due to the stark quiet. The space is used for various experiments, helping researchers understand sound perception and sensory deprivation. Imagine sitting alone in a room where the only noise is your own body. What thoughts would arise? It's a fascinating exploration of sound, silence, and the mind's reactions. Did you know that apples can perk you up better than coffee? This surprising fact highlights the incredible benefits of apples, which contain natural sugars, fiber, and vitamins that boost energy levels without the jitters coffee can bring. While many people reach for a cup of coffee to shake off grogginess, munching on an apple can offer a refreshing and healthier alternative. Apples release energy slowly due to their fiber content, providing a steady source of vitality throughout the day. Additionally, the hydration from the fruit helps combat fatigue, making you feel more awake and alert. Studies even suggest that the scent of an apple can invigorate your senses. So the next time you need a quick pick-me-up in the morning or during that afternoon slump, consider grabbing an apple instead of a coffee. It's a tasty way to stay energized and healthy. Why not give it a try? Guess what really drives Hollywood mysteries? In 1976, while filming The $6 Million Man, a surprising event unfolded when a crew member accidentally broke what he believed was a mannequin's arm. To his astonishment, It turned out to be the remains of Elmer McCurdy, a long-forgotten outlaw from the early 1900s. McCurdy's body had been mummified and displayed as a sideshow attraction, making its way through various carnivals and even a film studio before ending up on set. This bizarre twist led to a renewed interest in his life and tragic fate. The discovery sparked debates about how we treat the deceased and their legacies. Eventually, in 1977, McCurdy was finally laid to rest with the respect he deserved, marking the end of a strange journey that began with his untimely death in a shootout. Who would have thought a simple filming mistake could unravel such a haunting tale? You won't guess what Apple Vision Pro can do. These innovative mixed reality glasses created by Apple are revolutionizing how we interact with digital content. Imagine wearing a device that allows you to enjoy floating apps right before your eyes, blending the digital world seamlessly with reality. The Apple Vision Pro makes 3D video calls feel like you're in the same room as your friends, even when you're miles apart. With smart eye tracking and gesture controls, you can navigate through virtual menus and watch movies as if they are projected in your living room. This technology opens up new possibilities for virtual work, helping people collaborate without the need for traditional screens. By ditching physical displays, Apple is paving the way for a future where technology is more immersive and intuitive. Whether you're navigating through a bustling city or attending a virtual meeting, the Apple Vision Pro could change how we interact with digital landscapes forever. Are you ready to step into this new reality? Here's a wild fact about hypertrichosis. Hypertrichosis is a rare medical condition that results in excessive hair growth all over the body, giving some individuals a striking resemblance to werewolves. Imagine having hair covering your face, arms, and even your back. This condition is incredibly rare and can be genetic or acquired, stemming from various factors such as hormonal changes or certain medications. While it might sound alarming, people with hypertrichosis often embrace their unique appearance and share their experiences to raise awareness. One of the most famous cases was the Wolfman of the Circus, who astounded audiences with his striking features. Even though this condition can lead to health concerns, especially regarding social interactions, many individuals lead normal lives. Understanding hypertrichosis helps us appreciate the diversity of human experiences and highlights how beauty can come in many forms. Have you ever seen someone with hypertrichosis or thought about its impact on self-acceptance? Believe it or not, birds use ants for cleaning. This fascinating behavior, known as anting, is commonly observed in birds such as crows and blackbirds. Instead of simply bathing like we might think, these clever birds take advantage of ants to help keep their feathers in top shape. By rubbing ants on their plumage, they release formic acid, a natural substance that helps eliminate pesky parasites like mites and lice. You might even see some birds lying down directly on ant colonies, letting the tiny creatures crawl all over their bodies. This unique practice not only helps maintain their feathers, but also contributes to their overall health. Anting showcases the impressive, resourceful behavior of birds as they interact with their environment to meet their grooming needs. It's a brilliant example of nature's balance, where birds use the resources available to them to thrive and flourish. So next time you spot a crow or a blackbird, keep an eye out for their unusual cleaning habits. Who knew that ants could play such an important role in bird hygiene? Guess what really drives Bob's low electric vehicle? This cutting-edge machine is designed to glide silently over snow, providing an exhilarating experience for thrill seekers. Picture yourself zooming across a pristine winter landscape, the only sound being the soft whisper of the snow beneath you. Bob's Low isn't just an electric vehicle, it's a marvel of engineering created for adventure. Its unique design allows for impressive maneuverability, making it perfect for those who crave excitement on the slopes. The eco-friendly aspect means you can enjoy nature without the noise or emissions of traditional snowmobiles, so you can feel good about your fun. With advanced battery technology, Bob's Low ensures you have plenty of juice for long rides. Whether you're racing friends or exploring tranquil backcountry trails, this electric vehicle turns winter into your playground. Are you ready to embrace the thrill of snow riding like never before? This might surprise you. Elephants parade in Sri Lanka's festival. Every year, Candy bursts into celebration during the Asala Perahera, an extraordinary festival held in July or August that captivates thousands. At the heart of this grand event is the sacred tooth relic of the Buddha, which draws devotees and tourists alike. The festival features a mesmerizing procession where beautifully decorated elephants take center stage, adorned with vibrant fabrics and ornaments. Accompanying these majestic creatures are skilled traditional dancers, energetic drummers, and daring fire eaters, showcasing the rich tapestry of Sri Lankan culture. The significance of elephants in the country runs deep, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and loyalty throughout its history. Witnessing the Asala Perahera is not just about enjoying the spectacle, it's an immersion into the spiritual heartbeat of Sri Lanka, where ancient traditions come alive in a dazzling celebration. Are you ready to experience this cultural marvel? You won't believe how long this hip-hop song is. In 2002, Rapper's Delight achieved a historic milestone by becoming the first hip-hop track to break into the top 40 on the Billboard charts, which was a huge moment for the genre. What makes it even more impressive is its nearly 15-minute length, a surprising duration for any pop song at that time. The track, performed by the Sugar Hill Gang, features catchy lyrics and a funky beat that got people dancing all over the world. Released in 1979, it introduced many listeners to rap music and helped pave the way for future hip-hop artists. Despite its lengthy runtime, fans embraced it, proving that the joy of rhythm and clever wordplay can keep everyone engaged. This landmark achievement for Rapper's Delight opened the doors for many more hip-hop songs to climb the charts. Imagine how different music would be today if it hadn't made that unforgettable impact. Did you know bald eagles dance in the sky? During mating season, these magnificent birds engage in breathtaking aerial courtship displays that are nothing short of spectacular. As they soar high above, bald eagles interlock their talons, creating a dramatic and graceful spectacle in the air. This stunning flight is more than just a show. It serves as an important part of their mating ritual. By performing these intricate maneuvers, they demonstrate their strength, agility, and ability to work together as a pair. Observers often marvel at how these powerful birds, with wingspans that can reach over 7 feet, perform complex aerial acrobatics, twisting and turning in a beautiful dance. These displays not only attract potential mates but also solidify bonds between partners, a vital aspect of their reproductive success. So next time you spot a bald eagle, remember that their flying skills are not just for hunting, they also play a crucial role in love and family life. Is it really true that Microsoft built a silent room? In 2015, Microsoft designed the world's quietest room, located at their headquarters in Redmond, Washington. This extraordinary space is so silent that visitors often feel uncomfortable. Imagine stepping inside a room where the sound level is measured in negative decibels. In such an environment, you can actually hear your own heartbeat and the subtle sounds of your body. Some people have reported that after being in the room for too long, they experience a sense of unease or disorientation. The room's unique design uses thick walls and carefully controlled materials to absorb sound effectively, creating a stifling silence. Although it might sound fascinating, the experience can be quite overwhelming, as most of us are so accustomed to constant background noise. This special room serves various purposes, from testing audio equipment to conducting research on sensory deprivation. It challenges us to reflect on our relationship with sound and silence. Would you dare to spend time in such a quiet space? Did you know about secret playing cards during World War II? During the chaos of the war, card manufacturer United States Playing Card Company devised an ingenious plan to aid soldiers. They created specialized decks that looked like ordinary playing cards but held a hidden twist. When these cards got wet, the paper would cleverly peel apart to reveal escape maps, outlining routes for soldiers held captive in prison camps. This innovative combination of gaming and real-world survival tactics served a critical purpose, offering hope and guidance to those in despair. By disguising life-saving information in something as innocuous as a deck of cards, the company played a vital role in helping soldiers find freedom. Imagine being in a dire situation and your only hope lies within a game you love. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can intersect with history in such compelling ways?